Hello, my peeps. It's not good morning. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is, I went to the doctor today, the surgeon, for follow-up on this. Woot, 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 woot. It's kind of hard to show you. But, yeah, everything he said. Actually, I saw his assistant, physician's assistant. I'll see him next week on Thursday. But, she said that they took a couple of x-rays. They said the wrist is still in a line. I was actually able to look at the x-rays real close this time because I wasn't freaking out in the hospital. But and yeah, my wrist bone is crushed. At the ball where the wrist sits into the joint socket. That was crushed. Still have fractures, multiple fractures because it was crushed, but the wrist is aligned. The bones are aligned, or the wrist is aligned. Wrist bones. Anyway, bones, wrist is aligned with the hand, so that's what the fixator's doing. It's keeping it mobile in that alignment so it can heal. I will have this on, this external stabilizer for another 4 weeks minimum. I want to say 4 weeks minimum. They will look at it then. And once the stabilizer's out, I'm starting to gross myself out. So that's why I keep moving around because it's like, ugh. I could never be a nurse or a doctor. Anyway, once the stabilizer is out, I will either go into a cast or a brace. They don't know which one yet. So, I'm out of work. I can't go back to work for at a minimum another 4 weeks. Minimum. Could be longer. They did remove the stitches out of this hand. I just had the Band-Aid on it just in case if there's some little blood droplets that come out. But both the lacerations on this hand, I had one here and then one on the back. They're healed. Well, pretty much healed. Let's just put it that way. The laceration in my abdomen, it is healing. I have extensive, there was only like 2, that wasn't bad. It was just like a skin break, but I have massive bruising in my abdomen. This is the one that the surgeon is really still concentrating on. They did remove 8 stitches out of my left arm just to relieve the pressure. All the stitches are not ready to come out. In fact, I forgot to ask. I don't know if it's in the operative report. I did get the operative report. I started reading it. It was grossing out, so I had to stop reading it. They probably have the number of stitches in here. I'm guessing around 50, maybe? More? I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing maybe 50. I might have my son look at that later and see if he can find some number of stitches in there, but I'm guessing about 50-ish. They did take out 8, I think. 6 or 8 on this one. They took out the 2 on this one and 6 or 8 on that just to relieve the, she said to relieve the pressure because, when your wounds start to heal, the stitches will start to pull. So that's what they did there. They cleaned it up real good. They said everything's looking good. So I still have very little movement in my hand. Um, they aren't concentrating on that right now. I am supposed to do, my exercises they showed me at the hospital. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Um, I just, I'm kind. It's hard just doing day to day stuff that people would take for granted. Brushing your hair, brushing your teeth, using the bathroom. It's just very hard, and I'm trying to learn to do things with one hand as much as I can because I don't know what kind of mobility I'm going to have with my left hand after this is over, even after therapy. I just don't know. So I'm trying to learn how to do a lot of things one handed now. Um, I don't know why, but I'm getting weirded out on my arm. But yeah, so just daily tasks that people take for granted are hard for me to do. Um, you see my little scrunchies. I was able to put my hair on one side and put two scrunchies in it. That was an undertaking. Um, yeah, I can't. It's just day to day is Band-Aid keeps coming off. Might as well just take it off. It's an adjustment. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do DIY projects. I had so much planned for this year. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get them done now, but it is what it is. I am, like I said, I can't go back to work yet, so I'm trying to occupy my time. I think I mentioned in my video from yesterday that I'm doing short stories. I didn't work on it at all yesterday. I haven't touched it today. After I got back from the doctor, I laid down over there because I was just wiped out. So I laid down over there and just watched a movie, dozed in and out throughout the whole movie, and I'm just now got up about 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 at the tops. But I am going to get on and do some work on my short story I'm working on. I am doing short stories. I am going to, it might be another week before I can gather the courage to do a tribute video for my Butchie. I would probably work on that in and a tribute video to my middle son that I lost 7 years ago today. But I just have to get emotionally I need to get in the right frame of mind before I do that, especially with Butches. I can probably work on the one for my son, but for my Butchie boy, I'm just gonna have to get in the right frame of mind emotionally for that one. I am gonna get those done and get them posted to YouTube. Some people will say, especially with my son, would probably say that's not appropriate. But if you knew my son David, he would be all for that. But yeah, everything is looking good so far. I'm definitely on the road to recovery. It's going to be a long road, but I'm on the road to recovery. I see my debaters over there, and it is time to take medication. I wonder what medication it is. Antibiotics, I think I see. Yep. Snooze. I've learned not to turn the alarm off because I will forget. So I snoozed it. It'll ring again for another in about 30 minutes. I could run over there. Well, that means I have to take this off, but anyway. Yeah, I'm on the road to recovery. Well, maybe not 100% recovery, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to stay upbeat, positive. There in the hospital, I was, and I do this just to prep myself emotionally in the hospital because the doctor had talked about if they couldn't, if it got infected, then there's a chance that they would have to amputate, at the elbow or just below the elbow or whatever. And I had, while I was in the hospital, that's the frame of mind I had because I was prepping myself for the worst case scenario. That way I would already be mentally prepared for the worst case scenario, but it didn't turn out that way. So that was a big relief. And he said, I mean, he said there is no trace of infection whatsoever. So, I am. That's a plus sign. He's still kind of worried about that area right here. Um, that that was questionable. He's still keeping an eye on that, make sure that the tissue, skin tissue, doesn't die. There is still a chance that I will have to have a skin graft, but so far so good. Yeah, everything everything's going good, other than the fact I am handicapped. I am having to learn to do all kinds of things all over again, or do things differently. Um, Even brushing my teeth. Brushing my teeth isn't so hard. I figured that out the first time I brushed my teeth when I was in the hospital. You know, the occupational therapist, she said that a lot of people would try to put the toothpaste on the toothbrush and all that, and she watched me do it. And I unscrewed that top, put the, use my teeth to get it undone. Then I kind of loosened it with this finger, grabbed it with that, put the toothpaste down, put the lid down, took that toothpaste, squeezed some out, put it on my tongue, grabbed that, set the toothbrush or the tube of toothpaste down, and picked up my toothbrush and started brushing my teeth. That's when she told me a lot of people try to put the toothpaste on the toothbrush, and I looked at her. I was like, it was no brainer for me. Put it on my tongue. It's gonna go in my mouth anyway, And then when I was done brushing my teeth, I put the lid back on the toothpaste. That was easy. Washing my hair. Bathing is a feat. Let's just put it that way. And it almost wipes me out. I literally have to sit here for an hour when I'm done. I can't wash my right arm very well. I do the best I can, the best I can with it, like this, and try to maneuver it with my chin and all that. And my back is another feat. I do the best I can on my back. Washing my hair. I don't put conditioner in my hair anymore. It's like, nope, I'm not going to even try that. Scrub my head. I can get it done. The other hard thing is getting dressed. There's a lot of clothes I can't wear now because I can't get it over this fixator. So I have a limited amount of clothing or types of clothing I can wear. Um, it's not real difficult getting a shirt on, a pullover shirt, but it's not like just putting it over your head and put your arms through sleeves. What else is a challenge? Folding clothes. I did laundry yesterday. Putting it in the washer and from the washer to the dryer, that wasn't a big issue. It was folding the clothes that got me. Because I even tried laying down over there on that bed to fold clothes because it would hurt my arm so bad. I couldn't even do that. And I can't use this arm to fold clothes. So some things are real difficult to fold. It's a good thing I fold on my socks, but I do have my slipper socks. I turn them inside one another. That's hard. Putting socks on my feet is not easy with one hand. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That's it. I guess I can just I guess I could go ahead and call this a wrap on this video. I just wanted to give you all an update. I went to a doctor today, and I want you all to know that no matter what happens in your life, you know, try not to look at it negatively. Look at me. I'm going to be handicapped for the rest of my life, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to have to adjust my way of living, but I'm not going to let it get me down, so to speak. That's weird. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked, but yeah, don't let it get you down. You can conquer a lot. Even when you think you can't, you can conquer a lot. You just have to set your mind to it. You got to have the heart for it. And once you get your heart in it, you set your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. It might not be the same. You might not accomplish it the same way that, you know, you, the next person does. Joe down the street, your sister or your brother. But you set your mind to it, you can accomplish it. You just have to keep at it. You have to not lose focus. You can't lose heart. And that's the main thing. Don't lose your heart right here. Believe in yourself. And you get frustrated, you just sit back, take a deep breath, step away from it, think about it, step outside the box, and you're going to get it. I just want y'all to know that all is not lost when you have life-changing incidents that happen in your life. It might be a setback, but it's not all lost. Look at me. Anyway, Mama Bear is going to sign out of here. Y'all I can't even think. Live fierce, be happy, stay safe. That's it. Mama Bear out. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.